And you know what the sad part about that is? Look how you and your buddies acted again. Aggressive, insecure, like babies.
Live off my name. Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"?
That's what I want to find out.
You know, when I go out for a drive, it's my best therapy. I start thinking about things, and sometimes they're the best ideas. Wait a second. I just remembered another one from when I was a kid. And these assholes gonna be pissed when they hear this. Wes and Big Titties sitting in a tree. Pegging. First comes love, then comes marriage, and then comes another asshole in a baby carriage. I better write this shit down before I get home, these pieces of shit. You know how pissed they're gonna be when they hear this? So by now, we all know what kind of liar this three-haired, comb-over piece of shit Pegged Watson is about everything in his life. But he goes so far as to try to hide his true height from the internet. And we all know he's not 6 foot like he claims, but he's a 5'8" munchkin. And we've seen it many times. We caught him red-handed. We saw him with his bullshit high heels, high heels, running around town with a 2-3 inch lift, trying to pose next to people. Then the police arrest him. They put 5'8" down on his police report, and then they take him to jail, and they want to take a picture of him and his height, and he denies it, says they're not allowed to because he doesn't want to get teased more online.
No, no one can check my height and take a picture of it, so you better quit saying I'm 5'4". Motherfuckers say I'm 5'3" and shit. Online, they just be joking. They're like, "You're 5'4". You know?
Oh, they all the trolls and shit.
Yeah, trolling. They'll be happy about this though.
So we know this guy's a liar, and to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of sick of hearing this same old story and this bullshit. So I was hoping what happened now is gonna finally put an end to it. Now, I always thought this. Do you know how this asshole can put an end to all this teasing and harassment about his height online? All he has to do is get some asshole with a tape measure to come around, put it up next to him, put it online in a video, right? And it's done. You don't have to hear the shit anymore, right? But no, he can't do that. And you know why he can't do that? Because he can't manipulate it. So this is his way of manipulating things. Well, now we have Eric Kanevsky, and you guys know who he is. He runs around with a scale and a tape measure in his hand, and he goes up to people to ask them their height and weight to see if they're lying. So if you think about this, this is a match made in heaven. On one side, you got Pegged Watson, that three-haired munchkin conehead piece of shit, right? Lying about his height, doing everything he can to lie about it on one side. And then on the other side, you got Eric Kanevsky, the man, like I said, he walks around with the fucking scale and tape measure in his hand, going up to people. So if you think about it, what a great idea. Eric goes down to Miami, bring your little tape measure with you, go up to Wes and measure him. And how bad could it possibly be, right? So it didn't really go as planned, and now I'm going to show you. Now first, I want you guys to get a scope of what happened before I tell you the story, because the story's going to make you laugh. But before I tell you the story, here's a clip, a little one, and then I'll show you the full one of what happened when Eric went down there.
Jesus f***ing Christ. Look at this stud over here. Why?
What's your name, man?
My name is Wes. Actually, WW Dago. All the motherfuckers know that's Wes Watson from San Diego. I can't talk to this straight up stud over here. I made a story yesterday.
I don't want to.
So Eric saw a story a couple months ago, right? Wes Watson made a story about Eric saying, He watched his videos. He thought he was funny. Usually he's not a fan of this type of stuff, but he thought it was great that he was a fan. If he sees him, he'll shake his hand. So Eric thought Wes liked him.
I don't really watch spoof videos about me, but that one was fucking funny. If I saw that guy in person, I'd be like, dude, you are classic. Like, I really thought it was going to piss me off, and I liked the guy after seeing that one. I'm just saying, he was hilarious.
And then, a few days before Eric decided to go to Miami, he saw another story on Wes's bullshit Instagram, because he doesn't shut up all day. He puts his whole life on there like a little woman. And he put up a story saying, hey, you know, I'm tired of all this 5'8" bullshit. If you guys want to come down to the gym and measure me.
Craziest thing is that everybody's so fixated on this. Get the biggest fairy that you know that swears I'm not 6 foot. He's probably not even 6 foot. Have him come to where I go to the gym, and we'll just do a friendly stand by each other and take a picture. Get as many people as you can that are 5'8". Have them come stand next to me, take a picture, and just document it. I'm 6 foot, but I'm just gonna play into your guys' game, because this is one of the most friendly things you guys have ever said about me, is that I'm short. So it's kind of like, you guys think you're hating on me, but it's kind of nice that you're just saying I'm short and you're wrong. Because a lot of the other stuff you say about me is pretty fucked up.
So Eric saw that story. He said, you know what? This asshole must be talking about me. He knows I do this shit, inviting people to come. I know he likes me. I know he wants to shake, because he got a little hand. I don't even know how much of a handshake he's going to do with Eric. He's going to shake my hand. He's a fan. How bad can it be? Now, let's get into what happened that day. So that morning, Wes and his cronies or goons or assholes that he's hanging around with, the clones of him, they all decide they were going that morning to actually film a video. So that's probably why Wes was wearing heels that day, because he wants to appear taller in his video. So we know most of these guys because we've seen them in the videos with Wes, right? In the fight videos, we've seen them. But two of them we know very, very well. This one is the fat pig. Remember I called him the fat pig? He's the one who went in there and he threw that kick at the monster on the ground and he wouldn't stop talking shit. Well, I was thinking and I was looking at his face and I'm like, what does he remind me of? And you know who he looks like, this asshole? He looks like Freddy Krueger if he was a tranny. His face reminds me of that. So tonight when I'm trying to sleep, I might be having nightmares on Elm Street because I'm going to be thinking about this asshole's face. And then we got the Chinese Fu Manchu Mafia, man. The guy, remember, we know him very well for having that dumbbell in his hand when he was trying to hit the monster with it. Now this asshole, you know who I first thought it was when I first saw him? You guys remember Joe Son? That UFC guy got punched in the balls 20 times, right? Lost the use of his balls. And then he was in this movie with Austin Powers. Well, I saw him with the shoe in his hand, and it reminded me of this asshole. But I remembered something, too, about Joe Son. Do you know where he is now? He's in prison for life for doing naughty, freaky things to women, right? And now he's getting pegged. Just like Wes is. So now Eric shows up with Tanner, his cameraman, and his other buddy, and they walk in to try to measure the munchkin.
Jesus f***ing Christ. Look at this stud over here.
Dude, suck my dick for the f*** out of here.
Why?
What's your name, man?
My name is Wes. Actually, WW Dago. All the motherfuckers know that's Wes Watson from San Diego. I can't talk to this straight up stud over here. I made a story yesterday.
I don't want to. You trying to fucking live off my name. Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"? Get the f*** out of here.
That's what I want to find out.
Get the f*** out of here, yo.
So now notice, Eric didn't even get to bring up his height, and automatically the insecure bitch has to bring up the height, right? And then he also says, hey, you're trying to make money off my name. Well, Wes, I hate to break it to you, but poor Eric, he's only made a couple videos on you. Maybe he made $250, right? But if you want to talk about somebody who's making money off your name, I gotta thank you very much because I'm probably the one who's made the most. And then you have the pig, the Freddy Krueger, the tranny-faced looking motherfucker, opening his mouth again on Eric saying, I'm gonna murk you. I'm gonna kill you.
I will murk your bitch ass, yo.
For what?
Like you acting like a bitch, come up here starting problems.
You made a story yesterday.
I don't know who you are. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, yo. I will break your face down. Please go tell him that I'm not going to take your chain off your neck, bitch. It's not even a real chain. He's broke.
Meantime, Eric is sitting back. He's like, what the hell's going on? I didn't even say anything. Why am I getting threatened for my life by these assholes? Which, by the way, I would love to see if they have such big mouths when they're all by themselves. It seems like together they're all big men, but I'd love to see them alone. And then the best one, the Chinese Fu Manchu, gangster, mafia man, right, Joe-san? He comes around and he sees the camera in the cameraman's hand. He's like, you know what? I'm not letting this happen like last time. I'm going to make sure I smash this camera. So he goes and he tries to take the camera and smash it. And then he makes threats. And we all know what kind of tough guy this is. He walks around with that dumbbell and a shoe in his hand because he's so tough, right? We all remember it real well.
Chill, bro. Chill. 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 Chill.
Yo, man, we didn't come here for that. We came here to get really good. It ain't like that.
What, handle it?
Handle what?
You came over here for some heat, yo. What's up?
We did it.
What the fuck you come over here for?
To make friends.
He made a story saying to check his face. He said it would be friendly.
You don't gotta touch the camera, bro. You don't have to touch the camera.
Huh?
You don't have to touch the camera. We didn't come here touching anybody.
Take your little bitch ass out of here, yo. Break this shit in your face on me. You're 6'6".
6'4".
Wants to make money off of motherfuckers.
All we wanted to do was measure it and prove. We wanted to prove it.
Ain't nothing to prove, man.
Where's the receiver? I just want to grab the receiver. I just want to grab the receiver.
Dog, y'all shouldn't have walked up in here with that bullshit.
So it's all right to just take someone's camera equipment?
You're lucky that whole camera ain't gone, dog.
Why?
What you mean, why?
Why?
You want to walk up here and film with people, that's what the happens right there.
He asked people to.
You make videos like that aren't cool.
You saw his video. You said it was funny.
Cool to do to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
But what's not cool about it?
It's locked up, guys.
I'll turn it off. I'm not filming anymore.
You made a story yesterday.
Make you guys just go, bro. Don't live your life, bro. You're a bro.
But you made a story.
Oh, my dick, bro. Get out of here, bro.
We'll be gone right now.
So now looking at all this isn't and wasn't a situation like it was with the 7-foot monster when you were challenging people to come for a fight and he showed up and you thought a fight is going down even though you cheated your way to that fight, right? This is a situation where you invited people to come measure you this time. And Eric, somebody that thought you were his fan, that you wanted to shake his hand, you liked his videos, he showed up because he saw the story of you inviting people to come there and measure him. So he thought, you know what kind of problem would this be? And you know what the sad part about that is? Look how you and your asshole butt buddies acted again. Aggressive, insecure, like babies. This was a chance when you guys could have looked good for once. Have the guy, let him measure you, and be nice about it. Don't be an asshole. But no, you acted this way, and especially it's bad because think about this. You have an open case. You could be facing up to 15 years in prison, you asshole. And this is how you act. This is the footage you want out there. So again, this was a chance for you and your butt buddies to look good. But instead of looking good and looking better, you're looking like even bigger babies and secure assholes than you really are. Now, before I go, there was something else funny that I saw that I have to share with you guys. You know, we tease this asshole for walking around using those women purses, right? Like a woman, looks like a real woman shuffling around the bag, right? On the dinner table, like a bitch. Well, he thinks that he can sell custom, I'm not kidding you, custom purses with his initials on them to people. He teamed up with this other asshole to come up with his own line of woman purses. I'm not kidding you. Watch this.
But James rolled with us, man with the plan. You saw him last night with me at the hangar with Rick Ross. He's the one designing the bags for Rick Ross. They got the double R print on there. They're nasty. They're coming out soon. And then I got the Wes Watson brand coming. the price point is crazy. These are, you're gonna have like a Goyard or Louis Vuitton looking bag that is 1/20th the price, coming in dope ass colors, different styles and everything, with that embossed double R Rick Ross print, that embossed Wes Watson W. It's nasty, like next level shit.
Guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like on my video.